Good morning, everybody. well, hello, everybody. I'm getting ready to take gold dredging again. We got up and coming 4th of July weekend. Just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on my gold hog mats and my sluice box. Remember, this all started out with a big triple, and then I decided to go from big triple down to a single wide sluice box. And I was running 3 cut mats. I tried to just sandwich them in there together in one thing. But the groove between them, even with the tape, allowed so much material to come underneath it, it was humping, and material getting underneath the mats and it wouldn't work properly. So I went with the larger mats, but I didn't know exactly what was going to work best out there on that sand. So I tried 2 different matting configurations. Let me give you a rundown on it. The first one I tried was this one over here. I wanted to try Doc's Yukon matting with the big expanded metal on it. And then I ran the river hog, trimmed river hog down here at the very end. I've tried this 2 different directions, or 2 different ways. One without the expanded metal and one with the expanded metal. I learned right away that I don't have quite enough water velocity, water volume, even with that big 13 horsepower engine, to make all that metal grating spit out rocks and everything else. It was just loading up so bad. The entire sluice, the entire dredge out there was just getting so heavy that it was almost, I wouldn't say it was sinking it, but it was darn sure making it flatten right out. So I took the metal grating off and ran it, and it got captured fairly nice gold. But at the safety catch sluice at the end, I found it was so turbulent, the water turbulence going over the amount of air bubbles that was ripping, it was just throwing that fine gold right back up in the air and consequently going right out the end of the sluice box. So then I tried this matting configuration, but it was a matting configuration of talon at the top, then it went into bedrock, UR, and then river hog. Bedrock, river hog, and so again, the river hog was throwing it way up in the air really big time. So now we had a chance to get this new mother load mat. What I've done is I've completely eliminated all the river hogs in it, and I'm keeping nothing but the bedrock. And then I've added pieces of Yukon matting and the mother load, and then go back into more talon mat. So I've got rid of all the really high profile mats, with the exception down here at the bottom. I was short 1 stick, and what I've done is I've trimmed this piece of river hog completely down to where the throw riffle was essentially gone. The throw riffle was essentially gone, but it was a huge flat chunk. So what I did is I cut another groove in it. So when it comes up the ramp, it still should have that little vortex there, and then it's going to have another little capture zone before it goes over these sections here and into the final. I have high hopes on this mat. The other thing that keeps happening to me, if I'm not very careful, goes back to Doc's incremental processing. Well, incremental processing is going to do you absolutely no good if you overfeed the box, which I have done more than once. All of a sudden you get the entire 4 inches of that sluice box out there slam full, 30 inches wide, 5 foot long, and it's full up 4 inches thick of sand. Well, you're not processing nothing. So again, it all comes down to feed rate. If I can hit that magic combination of 60% water, 40% material going over this through the sluice box, then it seems to work really well. We're going to find out over the next coming weekend how this works. Now I am going to go ahead and continue to try to use this piece of expanded metal, a little bit of hog moss underneath the header box. Every configuration I have, if I just leave it plain Jane, the crash box area is so violent that literally nothing sticks in it. I tried this last time I was out, and I found a fair amount of gold in the hog moss and down underneath that part, and it evened the flow out really well. So I've got high hopes that I might have finally hit the magic combination to capture that gold in this fine beach sand and allow it to take and separate from the sand. Wish me luck.